Hi everyone, I am Abhayanand. In this video, I would like to discuss about the phrases which starts with can. Okay, so let's get started. The first one is as blah 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 or dash 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 as can be, and between two as there can be a big, small, happy, sad, and anything can be like this of. Okay, so let's understand the meaning. So its meaning is used in the emphatic or the forceful phrases as can be. So first of all, where it is used? It is used in the emphatic or the forceful phrases. Forceful means the phrases or the sentence in which we are applying force. It means we are forcing something to do. Okay. And now let's understand where and how can it be used. Okay. So the first example, I want a cake as big as can be. It means I want to have cake as big, means the biggest cake I want to have, means just give me the cake that you can make, and the potential here I am judging. Okay, and simply I want the cake, I want the biggest cake which is possible. Okay, and you can make so many of such examples by yourself. Okay, the second one, they seemed as happy as can be when I last saw them. It means they seemed extremely happy when I saw them, or when I last saw them. Okay, so let's proceed it further. So the second one is can of worms. So here the can of worms means a complicated situation in which doing something to correct a problem leads to many more problems. It means here a complicated situation is there, and in which you are going to resolve the problem leads to many more problems. Like suppose that let's imagine, suppose that there is a situation and which is a very complicated and very complex situation, and having so many issues and problems there. Like suppose that five issues are there, and if you are going to resolve one of them, then it leads to four new, that is four more new issues. So it means what? So it means, so this situation can be called the can of worms, because if we open the can and so many worms are coming, like you can imagine in this way. Okay, so let's have the examples. First one, we thought the project would be simple. We thought the project would be simple, but it turns out to be a real can of worms. It means we thought the project would be simple and fine, but it turned out what? It turned out to be real can of worms. A can of worms means the and it turned out to be a real complicated situation in which if we want to resolve, or if we get trapped in, that is in the project, then it will lead to more, it is many more complications and the issues and the problems, you can say. Okay, and the second one, our boss is reluctant to change the policy now because he doesn't want to open a can of worms. It means, first of all, here react reluctant. Reluctant means what? Reluctant means uh, denied. Okay, to denied it. Okay, so our boss is reluctant means our boss denied to change the policy now because he doesn't want to open a can of worms. So it means the it is our boss denied to change the policy now because he doesn't want to have many more problems, or to have any other problems, because the policy is very much more of complicated, and there are so many complications itself are there with the policy. And if she makes any another change with the policy, then it will lead to many more other problems or the complications. So you can use the kind of worms in such situations. So let's proceed it further. This is the last one. So the and here this is the carry the can. Okay, so British informal, to accept blame or responsibility for something that you did not cause. So the carry the cane, first of all, it is British and informal, means it is often used in British, means in England, and it is informal, means informal means it can be used between your friends, between your family members, and to whom that is which is familiar to you. Okay. And what it means to accept blame or responsibility for something that you did not cause. Means to accept blame or responsibility means you are accepting the blame or responsibility that hasn't done by you. It means someone has done some mistake, and you are taking the responsibility or the blame for that particular issue or the problem. So let's have example, he made the error, but she was left to carry the cane. He made the error, but she was left to carry the cane, means the error was made by him, means there is a person, and but suppose that he had gone, then who left? The other person left, which is here the C, and the C had to accept the blame, means she was only left to accept that blame. And the second one is the tax payers will carry the cane for the renovations. So here the taxpayers, that is the payers, are only left to, that is are blamed or only left to do, that is to take the responsibility for the renovations. Okay. And to know any another one is there. So this is for this video. So please like and subscribe to our channel.